Hi, I'm Coach Red. If you want to know more about me, go on coachred1.com. I have lots of blog posts and information on my website. You can also reach me at info@coachred1.com, where you will find you'll be able to tell me what's interesting to you and what you want to hear about, and I will make videos based on that. So please continue to send me emails and let me know what you're interested in knowing about relationships and families and parenting and taking care of your aging parents. There's so much out there. So I'm here to help you, and I want to be able to make videos that are important to you. Today's video is about work-life balance. The definition of work-life balance is working while maintaining health and general well-being. There's another way to talk about it in today's society: work-life integration. Now, I'm going to be talking about lots of different things and ways to reduce burnout, basically. And I also want to mention integration. Work-life integration is something that is more present now since the pandemic. People are working from home. A lot of jobs are hybrid jobs where they're partially working from home. So they have kids around or dogs around or a spouse around, and you have to figure out who's having the meeting when, and you're going in your room, and then you have to make time to eat. All of these things. You have to now integrate work into your life because a lot of us are working from home. This is my home office, for example. My husband works from his home office, and we're really close to each other. So I have to say to him, hey, this is when I'm having my meetings today, or this is when I'm making my videos today. When are you having your meetings? And this is the way that we figure out how to integrate our work into our life. And then we eat on a break, or we eat afterwards, or whatever. So work-life integration is a real thing now. If you want more advice on how to do that, let me know. I'll make a full video just on integration with ideas. But this one's going to be work-life balance. We go to the gym. We have errands. We have family time. It's a lot. There's a lot of life going on while you're working. And a lot of people are two people working, and they have children and dogs. So it's a big thing. When I was working as a physical therapist assistant, sometimes I would have my first patient at 8 o'clock in the morning. I never liked that. I like to start my work at 9 or 10. Anyway, I would have my first patient at 8 o'clock in the morning, and sometimes I wouldn't finish till 7, and then I had to finish up all my chart notes. I was exhausted. And I didn't always have the patience for my kids. As my kids got older, it became a little easier because they didn't need me as much, but it was really hard for me, and I think I got burnt out. And I don't do physical therapy anymore, and I think it's because I got burnt out. So it's the experience that I have that brings me to this video. Tips to improve your work-life balance. Learn to say no. So if there's an extra project and you have the capacity to say no to that project at work, or say no to that volunteer thing that you wanted to do because you just can't. You need downtime. Make sure you're taking breaks. Use your lunch break. Lunch break can be something, taking a walk, going out in nature, or just relaxing with a book for 30 minutes while you eat something. Take your lunch break. Ask for flexibility at work. Some offices now will allow you to come either 7 to 3, 8 to 4, 9 to 5. A lot of companies are being a lot more flexible now with a lot of people. So ask for flexibility if it's an option in your office. Prioritize your health. Go to the doctor. Notice the things that are right or not right. If you have a cold, stay home. Nurture your cold. until you feel better. Maybe you can work from home that day. You're not going to infect anybody else, and you can nurture your cold while being productive, if that's a possibility. And if it works for you. If not, and you just need to stay home and rest, do that. Practice self-compassion. When you're just tired, just tell yourself that it's okay. I'm just tired. I'm going to take a moment, take a deep breath. I have this exercise that I do that's really cool, and it's where it's a yoga breathing thing where I'm standing, and it takes like 2 seconds to do. It's fantastic. And it invigorates me. It's fantastic. It makes me feel better. So when I'm tired and I do that, it actually helps. I oxygenate my body. Try that. Communicate boundaries so you can truly unplug. I shut off my phone for 25 hours on the weekend. I let my family know ahead of time. I don't have young kids at home anymore. I take walks with my husband. We have long lunches. We take naps. We don't do anything electronically. I read books. Communicate boundaries so your family knows you truly unplug. Don't take work on the weekends, or I think in Europe they have these long siestas in the middle of the day because it's healthy to do that. Do that. Unplug for a period of time, a couple hours a night, whatever's realistic for you. Invest in relationships. Pay attention to your spouse. Pay attention to your friends. Pay attention to your neighbors. Invest in those relationships, because as we age, those are the ones that are going to be around. You won't have work forever. Work is great now. It gives you the lifestyle that you want. You have money. You can buy anything you want. But you know what stays forever? Friendships and relationships. So consider that. When I did physical therapy, there were a lot of senior citizens who had done organized sports like tennis with a partner or golfing. And as they got older and they could no longer do those activities, those friends stopped talking to them. The only thing they had in common was an activity. They didn't invest in those relationships. And so they were alone when they got older. So just think about that. Plan fun activities out of work. Bowling, golfing, tennis, taking walks, going hiking, bicycling. Plan to do things with the people that you care about after work that have nothing to do with work. And lastly, I want to talk about burnout. Recognizing the signs of burnout is important. When you have reduced performance and productivity at work, you have anxiety, you're detached from the outcome at work, you feel listless and tired, your mood is low, you can't concentrate well, you don't have creativity, and you're just plain fatigued. That's your time to take a vacation. That's your time to look at yourself and say, oh, something's not working. And if that's the case, go back to the beginning things that I talked about. Plan fun activities. Rest, get your energy back up, plan fun activities, plan a vacation, and figure out a way that you can integrate work back into your life with vigor in a way that enlightens you, in a way that you feel happy again. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Coach Red, signing out. Thank you for watching. You can always check me out at CoachRed1.com for lots of blog posts and videos and other important information that you can use as a parent or in life. Please subscribe and click the notification button so that you never miss a video from Coach Red.